Hello Rangers FC fans, welcome to Rangers Update, your ultimate source for all the latest on the Glasgow Rangers. Before we dive deep into today's news, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your incredible support. If you're passionate about Rangers and bleed blue just like us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a like and let's keep building this amazing community together. For all our new subscribers, we're so glad to have you here. Your backing means the world to us, and we can't wait to bring you even more exciting updates in the future. What now? Let's get straight into it, shall we? The news coming out of Ibrox this week has got everyone talking. Rangers have reportedly made contact with Bournemouth to bring in Max Arens, the highly rated right back, this summer. According to Sky Sports, the deal is one that the Rangers are particularly keen on, and it's starting to gather some real momentum after what can only be described as a frustrating season for the Gers, finishing behind Celtic yet again in the league and crashing out of the Europa League at the quarter-final stage. It's clear that manager Russell Martin is looking to rebuild and strengthen his squad for the 2020-25 campaign. Now, if you've been following the transfer news, you'll know that this is not the first piece of business that Rangers have been working on. Earlier in the summer, they secured the services of midfielder Lyle Cameron on a free transfer, but now all eyes are on improving the defensive line, and that's where Max Arens comes into play. The 25-year-old fullback has been highly praised for his speed and attacking ability, making him a standout option for Martin as he looks to make some key additions to the team. Arens spent the latter part of last season on loan at Valencia after struggling to break into Bournemouth's first team. It's been said that he was not getting the game time he deserved under manager Andoni Iraola, which led to his move to Spain. During his time at Valencia, he showed flashes of brilliance, impressing both fans and critics with his pace and defensive capabilities, which has only added to the excitement surrounding his potential move to Ibrox. Rangers are hoping to secure Arens on loan with an option to make the deal permanent, but there's a catch: Bournemouth would prefer to sell him outright. The reason for that is simple: Arens is still under a long-term contract at the South Coast club, and they are looking for a permanent deal to recoup some of the investment they made in him. The clubs are said to be in discussions with the hope that a deal can be struck that benefits both sides. But here's where things get interesting. Rangers are not the only club in the mix for Arens. There's a host of other clubs, both in the English Football League Championship and abroad, who are also reportedly keen on bringing the young defender into their fold. His versatility, being able to play both right back and left back, makes him an even more attractive prospect for teams looking to bolster their defensive options this summer. For Rangers, though, this deal is a priority, and Russell Martin is reportedly desperate to get it over the line. The manager is said to believe that Arens could be the missing piece in the puzzle for his defensive setup, providing pace and stability at the back. It's clear that Martin is looking to build a squad capable of challenging Celtic and going further in European competitions next season. With the club needing some serious reinforcements in the defensive area, securing a player of Arens' caliber could be just what they need to take the next step forward. While the defensive options are being worked on, Rangers are also focusing on strengthening their attacking ranks. The club is said to have won the race to sign Quain Poku, the highly rated winger from Peterborough, beating out interest from Birmingham City. Poku is seen as a potential replacement for Vaclav Cerny, who is expected to leave the club following his loan spell. Rangers fans are hoping that Poku can add some much-needed flair to the attack, bringing in fresh talent and dynamism to the front line. But the business doesn't stop there. Rumors are circulating that several players could be heading for the exit door as part of the summer shakeup. It's believed that there's already a deal in place for Robin Proper to move on, which will free up space for new arrivals. Additionally, forward Hamza Igamane has been attracting attention from Premier League clubs, so it's possible that we could see some movement there too. The transfer window is always an exciting time for Rangers fans, and this summer promises to be no different. As we continue to follow the latest transfer updates, there's a real sense of optimism building around Ibrox after a difficult campaign. The fans are looking forward to what's next, and there's a genuine hope that the team can make the necessary improvements to challenge for silverware. With Russell Martin at the helm, there's a belief that he can guide the club back to the top, but he'll need to be backed in the transfer market. Max Arens, Quain Poku, and a few other potential signings could provide the foundation for a successful campaign, but time will tell if the club can get these deals over the line. So Rangers fans, what do you think? Are Arens and Poku the right players to strengthen the squad, or do you think more needs to be done? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the latest transfer news, and what positions you'd like to see strengthened before the new season kicks off. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video. As Rangers fans eagerly await further updates, the situation surrounding potential departures continues to develop. The club under Russell Martin's leadership is expected to make some difficult decisions in order to balance the squad and create space for the new signings. With some players already nearing the exit, it's a matter of time before the full picture of Rangers' summer transfer activity starts to come into focus. One of the key figures on the departure list seems to be Robin Proper, whose move is reportedly already agreed in principle. Proper's departure is unlikely to raise many eyebrows among fans, as he hasn't been able to consistently break into the starting lineup under the current management. His exit will help free up some room in the squad, giving Martin the opportunity to make more impactful signings in the coming weeks. The departure of Proper, though not a headline grabber, will be part of the reshaping process that the club is undergoing this summer. But Proper isn't the only player who might be on his way out of Ibrox. Hamza Igamain, the forward who showed glimpses of promise during his time at Rangers, has reportedly drawn interest from clubs in the Premier League. While he's had his ups and downs in a Rangers shirt, there's no denying that his potential is still there. Several Premier League teams are said to be keeping an eye on him, and with the financial power of English top-flight clubs, it's possible that Rangers could cash in on Igamain's sale. If this move goes through, it would mark the end of his short stint at Ibrox, and the club would likely use the proceeds to fund further additions to the squad. Looking at the bigger picture, Russell Martin's vision for Rangers is starting to take shape. The manager is clearly focused on building a team capable of competing at the highest level. The signings of Max Arens and Quain Poku are seen as just the beginning. Martin knows that in order to challenge for the league title and go deep in European competitions, he'll need to bring in a mix of quality and experience. The upcoming months will be crucial in determining whether Rangers can secure the right players to fulfill Martin's vision. With that said, there's a growing sense of urgency within the club. The transfer window is already underway, and with each passing day, the pressure mounts to get the business done. While the pursuit of Arens continues, there are also whispers about other targets. Some fans have been speculating about potential moves for top-quality forwards and midfielders, with the hope that Martin will bring in the final pieces of the puzzle. There's also the matter of the club's domestic and European ambitions. With Celtic continuing to dominate the Scottish Premiership, Rangers will need to strengthen significantly to challenge their rivals and regain the top spot. As we move forward into the summer, it's clear that Rangers will be a team to watch in the transfer market. The club's owners and management have shown a willingness to invest in the squad, and with the backing of the fans, there's a sense that this could be a pivotal summer for the club's future. If Martin can secure the signings he wants, and if the club can maintain its momentum, there's no reason why Rangers can't be a force to be reckoned with both domestically and in Europe. But beyond the transfers, there are other questions that need to be answered as the season approaches. How will the new players adapt to life at Ibrox? Will the current squad members step up and perform at the highest level? Can Rangers finally bridge the gap to Celtic and put an end to their rivals' dominance in Scotland? These are the big questions that fans are eagerly waiting to see answered. The arrival of Martin, coupled with a revamped squad, has raised expectations. But as we all know, football is unpredictable, and success on the pitch will ultimately be determined by how well the team gels together. It's not just about signing the best players, it's about building a cohesive unit that can compete on all fronts. And that's what Rangers fans are hoping for this season, a team that not only competes, but also delivers silverware. Wow! The club works hard behind the scenes to secure new signings. It's important to remember the players who have already made an impact at Ibrox. From the ever-reliable Connor Goldson in defense to the attacking prowess of Fashion Sakala, Rangers have a solid foundation to build upon. What's needed now is to add that extra bit of quality in key areas, and that's exactly what Martin and the board are working towards. For the fans, this summer transfer window is a time of hope and anticipation. The chance to see new faces in the squad is always exciting, but it's also a time for reflection on what the team needs in order to move forward. The 2024-25 season could be a defining one for Rangers, and the next few weeks will determine if the club is ready to challenge Celtic and return to the top of Scottish football. With every passing day, it feels like the excitement is building. The summer is young and the transfer window is wide open. Will Rangers be able to pull off the signings that will propel them back to the top? Will they finally end Celtic's grip on the title? There's only one way to find out. Stay tuned. and we'll be here to bring you all the updates as they happen. As always, thank you for your incredible support and keep the faith. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. In what could be one of the most sensational moves of the year, whispers are swirling around Glasgow that Andrew Robertson might be closing in on a shock switch to Rangers. The Liverpool left back, known for his relentless energy, pinpoint crosses, and leadership qualities, has long been a fan favorite in the Premier League. But the latest murmurs suggest he could be heading north of the border to join the Ibrox Giants. Sources close to the club have reportedly hinted that talks are progressing well, and while nothing has been officially confirmed, the possibility alone has sent Rangers supporters into a frenzy. Social media channels are buzzing with speculation and excitement, with many fans already dreaming of Robertson donning the iconic blue jersey and terrorizing defenses in the Scottish Premiership once again. Robertson's pedigree is undeniable, having been a key figure in Liverpool's recent successes, including their memorable Champions League triumph and Premier League title win. The Scotland international would bring invaluable experience and quality to Rangers' backline. His commitment to his homeland and passion for Scottish football only add fuel to the fire of this growing story. The prospect of Robertson returning to Scotland is tantalizing for many reasons. It could signify a major coup for Rangers, bolstering their squad with a player of world-class caliber. It might also spark fresh rivalry flames between Rangers and Celtic, as the Hoops will undoubtedly be watching nervously if this transfer comes to fruition. Meanwhile, Liverpool's camp remains tight-lipped, sparking more questions than answers about the future of their star defender. While fans eagerly await any official announcement, the rumor mill shows no signs of slowing down. Whether this turns out to be a stunning piece of transfer business or just another fantasy remains to be seen. One thing's for sure though, the mere suggestion of Andrew Robertson at Ibrox has reignited passion and hope among the Rangers faithful, hungry for silverware and new heroes. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story that could shake Scottish football to its core. For now, all eyes are on Andrew Robertson and the possible dawn of a thrilling new chapter at Rangers. Greetings, fans, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.